It's pony time. No, better than just pony time. It's Fluttershy time. Procrastination can be quite the bitch, but it worked my advantage because I've got 2 new Fluttershy episodes to draw clips from. Maybe I'll be talking about Season 2 by the time Season 3 rolls around. We can always hope. So, I've been beating around the bush when it comes to Fluttershy. She gets a lot of episodes in Season 1. If I covered everything at once, I'd be scrounging for shit to talk about later on. But here we have it, the first Fluttershy episode. So it's time for the first Fluttershy speech. She lives up to her name. She is shy. Her personality is the only thing holding her back from being the ultimate badass. She's good with animals, ranging from surprisingly shady bunnies to mythological beasts handcrafted from ancient Greek horror stories. You make a furry version of Pyramid Head and it will bow down to Fluttershy. For being the group's resident coward, she's pretty much unstoppable when you throw the right kind of problem at her. Though she kinda pisses around before deciding to step forward and solve things, what with the shy crap. But it's been shown that she can drop it all, and what's left is not pretty. From the title alone, we're looking at Fluttershy facing down a dragon. Everyone else is there, but we know how this shit's going down. Most of the episode is just stalling for the main event. It's fun stalling, but we know why we're here. A dragon has taken up nest on top of a mountain and is snoring thick black smoke that's going to blanket all of Equestria. Much like Nightmare Moon's Eternal Night, except probably a greater health hazard, but likely less cold. This is one hell of a straightforward episode. Dragon is there, we gotta get rid of it. Violence is never the answer on this show, but oddly enough, it's often an option. It's always Dash who puts the motion forward, and it's always turned down by the others, or proves to be a shitty idea all on its own. Frankly, the death of the dragon would resolve everything pretty nicely. But beyond being way out of genre, I don't really think they can take him. The damn thing isn't technically doing anything wrong. Then again, it's just gonna ruin the ecosystem of wherever the hell else it takes up nests, so I'm kinda missing the point of all this. And while the overanalyzation train has momentum, why does this task fall to our part-time world savers? Yeah, they did the whole Nightmare Moon thing, and when they fight Discord, that made sense too. Elements of harmony. They kinda got stuck with anything that's weak against that. That's their problem now. But this isn't a power of friendship kind of mission. This is somewhere between animal control and diplomacy. And the whole thing is vaguely suicidal too. This is sort of a gross mismanagement of resources. Sending the people linked to the world-saving superweapon to go talk to a creature capable of killing them with minimal effort. There was a rumor a while back that the show was supposed to be Sailor Moon with ponies, and if you followed shit closely enough to know about the rumor, then you probably know it wasn't true. But there were supposed to be more episodes like this one where the ponies go on adventures. The only other true adventure episode is the one with the Diamond Dogs. Parasprites get close, and there are plenty of monsters thrown into the Slice of Life episodes to keep things from being too action-starved. But this one just is so alone in the field of adventure that it just feels fucking odd as hell. They just aren't responsible for this kind of crap usually. Okay, moving on. Lack of empathy rears its head again as the group notices Fluttershy's crippling terror but doesn't bother to question it until it's too late. The entire journey up the mountain, Fluttershy is nothing but a burden, and every challenge they face is because of her. You'd think somebody would have been a little bit curious at the base of the mountain when her wings locked up. So they finally get to the peak, and lo and behold, Fluttershy admits the only animal in the world she's actually afraid of is dragons, who at full size can probably beat ponies with a single bite. The dragon, despite being inconsiderate, is kinda not as bad as he could be. The dragon appearing later in the season is much more of a dick than this one. Hell, Spike is more of a dick sometimes. And don't get me started on the teenagers from Season 2. This guy is just tired and would rather not be bothered. When it's confirmed that Fluttershy isn't going to do jack crap, which we all know is a lie because of the title, everyone else starts taking a crack at it one at a time. Hell, he could eat them as easily as look at them. Why go in all at once? Safety in numbers be damned. Twilight tries being polite, Rarity sucks up to him, but plays her hand too soon and admits to wanting to rob him blind, a wonderful quality in a hero, especially one whose greatest strength is generosity. And Pinky is weird. Nobody saw that coming. Applejack doesn't really get a shot at him, but I can't imagine she'd do much more than the same as Twilight with a southern accent, the inclusion of the word reckon. Dash says fuck it, and goes in and kicks him in the face. So now he's actually pissed and he's gonna kill him. This is where you see it. Fluttershy does not fuck around. It's an ability she's not able to use for herself, but you get the right circumstances and you get this. She talks down to a 10-story tall creature of pure murder, she treats him like a misbehaving toddler, and she makes him cry. Yes, she took an unstoppable mountain of primal rage and reduced him to a shamed child just by yelling at him. The moral, as everyone knows, and the show will be quick to remind, you do not fuck with Fluttershy. There's a theme about facing your fears to set up a friendship-appropriate moral of never losing faith in your friends, but really, it's about those friends being Fluttershy, and Fluttershy being a bottled-up primal force of peace. But as we're going to learn further down the line, force and peace don't always mix. I like my ponies with layers of psychological problems with the potential to erupt into something horrifying, and Fluttershy does not disappoint.